Harry, do you think we should get a new cabinet in here for the Premier League trophy? Don't worry, mate, we're going to win it. Also, do you think it's possible we're scoring too many goals? No, I didn't think so either, mate. Hey guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to Season 5, Episode 4 of the First Star Challenge with Leeds United, and things are going very, very well. Just give us the league title now. It's a good thing we're not in the Champions League this season, or else the series might end at the end of it. We are on fire right now. I don't know what happened last season, but we are back and scoring goals for fun. Now, we started the medical center because there's a few things to update you on. The first here, Abel Ruiz is back from his injury. You can see they're only just back, so we may just see him for a little bit off a bench in one of these games today. We're playing, I should say, Feyenoord in the Europa League, where we could all but book ourselves into the next round after 3 games with a win there. And then we go to Chelsea in the Premier League in a really, really big game. We'll have a look at the table in just a second. Some other injuries to update you on. Under has picked up an injury, twisted ankle. He's out for about 3 weeks or 2 to 3 weeks. Liam Cooper, similar injury, knee ligaments on his case, again, similar timeout. And Mariba, twisted knee. He's gonna miss the first game, which he probably wouldn't have played anyway, to be honest. He might be back for Chelsea. We'll have to wait and see how he pulls up and how quickly he comes back from that injury. We do have 2 games to catch you up on since last episode. First up was Newcastle in the league. We took the lead in the 32nd minute when Renier slipped in Edmondson. Bowen picked out Renier at the back post moments later to double our lead. And it was 3 before the break when Mariba found Vivake, who finished well. Pongaric added a 4th early in the second half. And David Baker got a 5th late on. We were absolutely brilliant in this one. Ripped them to pieces from start to finish. It's one of the best performances I think I've seen from us. Edmondson with a goal. Renier, who's looking... I see he signed for Real Madrid in real life. So that's the sort of player we've got there. He looks just increasingly a world star. Vivake, Pogranic, and youngster David Baker, who is getting a lot of game time this season, and he's not letting us down, to be honest. He's kicking on as well in training. He's looking a really useful player for us. So really, really good performance there. Next up, we played Crystal Palace. We took an early lead when Bowen crossed for Haaland. We doubled our lead early in the second half when a quick counter-attack played in David Baker. Noah Kenny's clearance fell for Bowen to extend our lead. And Baker crossed for Haaland to score a 4th. So there we go, more goals away from home this time, 4 more goals. We were quite good in this game. You can see Anano had to play quite well. It looks a lot more closer than it perhaps was. We were devastating on the break in this game. Haaland with a double, Baker and Bowen with the goals. We just kind of ripped them to pieces on the break, so it was fine. We really didn't. We looked comfortable. It was again a really, really good performance. You can see here the goals: 6 goals, 5 goals, 4 goals. Will we get 3 and 2? As long as the O's continue, I'll take that. But we had just... I don't know what happened last season. We're just scoring for fun now. So there we go. League table. We are top of the league. Joint top with Man United. Goal difference, it won't surprise you to know, is in our favour. Very, very much so at this early stage. Plus 20 goal difference after 9 games. What a start to the season it's been. Chelsea, you can see there, they have a decent goal difference themselves. They've been a little bit hit and miss, perhaps. They have who have they lost to? They've lost to Arsenal, Watford, and Liverpool. Liverpool and Arsenal, first and second in the league last year. They're already 8 and 9 points back of us. So that's a good place to be. And of course, you can see the Europa League table there. Feyenoord is second. So if we were to win this game coming up now, we are at home as well. We'd go to 9 points. Next best would be 4. That's 5 points gap halfway through. We'd probably need 1 more point, 1 more game, 1 more win maximum. Having won our first 3 games, you'd say that is just about job done. So let's go have a look at the team that we're sending out to play Feyenoord here. We are the heavy favourites for the game, which you would expect. We're in excellent form. We don't know too much about them, unfortunately. I don't have the Dutch league loaded up. We can see there. I don't know if they're going to play like this or away from home against Red Star. They did play like that, so we don't really know. Either way, we can see that they like to attack down the wings, though, so we'll keep an eye out for that. And this is the team that we're sending out. We're going with the European team. Obviously, we'll put the stronger team out, although there doesn't seem to be much difference, to be honest. But we'll play the stronger team against Chelsea. So Onana goes in goal. Brad Darrick, Sutar, Dean, and Wan-Bissaka as the back four. Turpie and McCalmont go in midfield. It's Baker, Alina, and Bowen as as the middle three, in behind Edmondson up top. We do have Abel Ruiz on the bench. We might try and give him, say, 20 minutes at the end if sort of the game allows. Otherwise, yeah, let's see if we can keep the good times rolling. So a little bit different. Feyenoord have come out than what we're expecting, but it shouldn't be a problem for us. Now I've given us the big build-up. We'll almost certainly either lose this or we won't score. It'll be something horrible, won't it? Because I've jinxed it terribly. Jardem says, pick up where they left off. We should be winning this one fairly comfortably. Play your game and you'll win. If you play your game, you'll win. Just carry on from where you left off. We'll go with Jardem. We got him in as assistant to assist me, didn't he? So he's doing just that. Everything looks good there. Let's go. And here we go, back at Ellen Road, hopefully back in the goals as well. Speaking of goals, actually, I did check the goal of the season competition, that the poll for last season. Vavake's goal, 100% of the votes. Hopefully it's not just one person that's voted, but it was just the best goal. So I have no doubts that more than one person has voted. Oh, we've got a goal, it's Max Dean! He's got his first goal for the club, it's the youngster! Go on, son! Oh, that's really, really good to see. First goal ever. I think it's his first goal ever. I didn't say it was his first goal ever down there. But it's a cracking header, isn't it? A good ball in by Jared Bowen. And Max Dean. Go on, go on, go on. That's just really, really happy for that. 19 years old now, but just looking every bit a star, isn't he? Let's give it... Oh, wait for after this highlight. Brad Darrich plays it in there for Turpey. We are trying Turpey as a deep line playmaker in this one. The reason being, Fenerbahce's taken a 2-0 lead against Red Star. The reason being for that is... I just want to see if he can do it, basically. We could have played McCalmont as a deep line forward. Here we go. Baker pulls one back. It's there for Edmondson, and it's 2-0, and the goals just keep flowing. We look absolutely unstoppable right now. Will we? Now, Chelsea will be a big test, and I think are we away from home? And I think we might even be away from home in that one. So it will be interesting to see how we go against them. But teams that are lesser than us this season, we are absolutely ripping them to shreds. Good ball back, wasn't it, by Baker? And Edmondson made no mistake with the header. 2-0 after 20 minutes. Yeah, it's just keep rolling on here. What's going to happen here? We've got another corner. Can we get another goal from the corner? Where's Max Dean? It's back post. It's a tap in. It's an absolute tap. Carlos Alina with his first for the club. Johnny Suter's shot was blocked, fell for Alina, and before you know it, we're 3-0 up, 22 minutes in, and it all looks too easy this season, doesn't it? Yeah, it was. I mean, it was more than a tap in. There was a little bit more to do than that. But goalkeeper had sold himself going for the initial shot, and it was an empty net, wasn't it? So there we go. Europa League progression looks well and truly done. I think what we might do is from here on in, we might give Williams Aski a gaming goal, just try and help him develop. He's still 20, still in those sort of developmental years. So I think we might look to do that for the last 3 games of the group. Look at that, 18 shots to 0. So we might look to do that. We might be a little bit more maybe experimental in lineups, but I want to give all these guys games as well. That's kind of we'll tell them to keep focus. There is a little bit of complacency in the squad there, isn't there? So we don't want that to take over too much here. But I think we can kind of use Europa League to just give some game time out. We will bring Abel Ruiz off the bench here, I think. Give it a demand more and just see if we can... there's a little bit of pressure there. I don't want to give Ruiz too much game time because he has just come back. There's a part of me that thinks we should maybe just leave it, but we'll try and... He's back fit, so let's give him some game time here at the end. Baker's looking a little tired. We know he can play out there on that right wing, so let's do that. Is there anybody else? Let's give Leal some game time. Complete forward on attack. I like that. And... We'll keep one up our sleeve just in case. It's typical game here, isn't it? Where you dominate the first half and then you kind of fall asleep second half. I'd like to keep a clean sheet though. That looks suspiciously like a penalty. Dean, he scored a goal. And it looks like he's given away a penalty there. Ken Onana keep our clean sheet run going. 4-1 in Fenerbahce over the Red Star team. The Red Star team? Red Star. Go on, Onana. No, it is one back. So at the moment we're losing the second half. And that's a little bit of a disappointment. We'll tell them to concentrate. And see if we can go and at least draw the second half. But, I mean, the game was essentially won in that first half, wasn't it? Here we go. Bowen knocks it in. Back post. It's there. And Leal. And Leal's header is saved. Hacked behind, and it's offside, it looks like, anyway. Come on, boys. Come on. I tell you what, we don't want to get back to 2-1 here. Are we going to have a second half fall asleep here, I wonder? But Darich goes forward for Bowen. Here we go, Bowen. What can he do? He cuts inside, beats one, beats two, goes himself. Jared Bowen, that would have been a contender for goal of the season, but their keeper makes a decent save. And that ends the highlight. Give him some praise here. Can we get this goal? Bowen, it's Max Dean again. Oh, and he was so close. So close to getting a second of the game. 4 minutes to go. As I said, we don't want them getting back any closer. That's easy for Onana, though. And surely not the highlight. Onana gets it forward relatively quickly there for Bowen. What's he going to do this time? He goes outside his man. Can he pull it back? Liao's in the middle. Bowen's there. He's going to go himself. Oh, it's a tap in for Liao. Bowen a little bit selfish, but eventually it found its way to the striker. I'm pretty sure the keeper got a hand to it. A good counter-attacking goal. The only thing lacking, as I said, if he pulled it back first time, it would have been a stunner. This time it's off the goalkeeper, and Liao can't miss. It's not the first time this game we've seen that. But there we go. We'll give him some praise. It's 4-1. That puts the game back beyond doubt. And hopefully we're not going to fall asleep after another goal here and let them back in again. Is that Wan Bissaka out there, or is that Ruiz? It's probably Ruiz, isn't it? It's been, as I said, I think it's been a decent enough performance. We were rampant in the first half. Second half, not quite so much, but we've got the job done. Abel Ruiz, let's see. First look at him back after his injury. Just don't hurt yourself, mate. That's a decent pass in there for McCalmont. Now, can he get another ball forward? He can. Bowen knocks it in. It's headed away. And go and get that, mate. Oh, come on. Got to go and win that. It was Brad Darrich. Oh, it's a loose pass. Liao pounces. Liao! Oh, he's got himself a double off the bench. It's 5-1 Leeds United. And all their goal really seemed to do is just wake us up. They've angered the Beast. And the Beast has retaliated with 2 goals. I really think Brad Darrich has got to show... Is it Brad Darrich? Who is that? I want to see who it is. It is Brad Darrich. Got to show a little bit more commitment there, but a calm finish from Liao. 3 goals this year. I don't think he started a game yet. He's come off the bench now twice, and I think it was in Europe he got his other goal too, wasn't it? I think he got the winner against Fenerbahce, didn't he? But there we go. A stunning performance. They've scored from their only shot on target, and it was a penalty. We'll put that one down to experience for Max Dean, but very, very good, boys. Don't let it go to your heads. We've got a tough game now against Chelsea. 5-star Leeds United triumph. A little bit of more money in the bank. Classy Jared Bowen. Could have been a little bit more classy if you'd passed first time, mate, instead of being a hog and shooting. But that's okay, guys. Wait right there. It's a big game against Chelsea in the league up next. Okay, welcome back. We're off to Stamford Bridge now to play Chelsea, a team we don't have a particularly good record against. 4 defeats, 2 draws, and just the 1 win. But we are in really, really good form this year. And Tottenham have done us a big favour because they've gone and beaten Manchester United, which means anything we take from this game will put us clear, not just on goal difference, but also by points on top of the table. You do get the feeling that maybe a draw here wouldn't be the worst result for us, but we'll see what we can do. Ernesto Valverde is their manager. He's a decent enough manager as well. They're an adventurous standard playing style. They press urgently. If you have a look at what we're expecting from them, this is how we're expecting them to line up. They do have some very, very good attacking players there. Rodrigo, of course, was a record signing from Real Madrid, wasn't he? This past summer, just gone. So he's quality. We know him from, of course, FM19 with Aston Villa as well, don't we? Positional heat map, we can see they do like to attack high up the pitch. Passing network is there, key passes as well. And this is the team that we're sending out. It's essentially full strength. There's 1 or 2 changes though. Onana, he continues in goal. Zagreb, Pongranich, Wood and Coyle are the back 4. Phillips and Bogac comes in. Mariba just wasn't quite ready for this one. I don't want to risk players this early in the season when we're in such a good position. He's back tomorrow, so Bogac will come in and do a good job, I'm sure. And we have Alina on the bench if we need him. Bowen, Rainier, and Valverde are in behind Alfie Haaland. I'll get it right eventually. Erling Haaland up top. Can the goals keep flowing? So there we go. Everybody is lining up as expected. Who is their striker? Fabio Silva. So he's decent as well. So yeah, they have some good attacking players there. We're going to need to be a little bit careful. Maybe Jesus a little bit out of position on the right wing, but he's a good player nonetheless, isn't he? Maybe he's playing as an inside forward. Judge M says pick up where they left off. I'm going to say good run lately. Impress me, boys. We're calm. We have faith. We're going to go out there. We're going to see if we can beat Chelsea. Come on. And here we go. Liverpool, it was Liverpool. That was our biggest test of the season. That was at home, though. This is maybe a new high water mark. And given the struggles that Liverpool have had, this season so far, maybe that result isn't quite the result we thought it was at the time. But this, we know, we can see, I think there's enough games played now that we know Chelsea's going to be, they always say 10 games, don't they? And this is the 10th game. So we know Chelsea's going to be a good team. That's a decent ball, and it's 1-0. Was he offside? He was offside. The linesman flag has saved us there. But that's okay. We'll give him a get creative, and we'll try and just get on with life as best as possible. How close was it? It was fractional, but it was offside, wasn't it? And that only has to be just offside. And there we go. All right, here we go now. Zagreb over a free kick for us. Goes over the top. Valvake's not going to get to that. Can we put pressure on Tomori, the goalkeeper? Close them down, boys. This is decent pressure. They've played through our press, though. We do win the ball with Pongranic. Back for Bogac. Calvin Phillips has it for Bogac. Bit of a wasteful pass there. Zagreb does well to win the ball back, though. There we go. Back to Zagreb. Phillips in for Bogac. We're pinging it around here, aren't we? Valvake's got a little bit of space there. Can he get a cross in? Where's Haaland in the middle? Valvake's done brilliantly. Valvake, he's going to be a hog, isn't he? Look at Haaland standing there almost on the penalty spot, just begging for a pullback. And once again, our wingers have been a little bit selfish. And what's going on here? The highlight's going to continue. Can Zagreb get to that? No, he can't. No, we're going to get caught on the break here. Can we win this ball back, please? Zagreb, he's nibbled, but he hasn't got anywhere near it in the end. This is the world's longest highlight. They're going to score, aren't they? Come on, boys. Get the block in. Get something in. It's there to the back post. And Rodrigo, first goal of the season. Of course it is. And I said it, didn't I? He's a good player. Let's tell him to show some passion. It was just a long highlight, wasn't it? You always fear the worst. And yeah, I think Coyle's just been sucked infield a little bit there. There was no need to do that. Just stay with your man, mate. The centre-backs had the rest covered. And there we go. We're 1-0 down. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. Alright, there's plenty of time to come back here, though. Let's give it a demand more. We haven't even been behind yet this season. Maybe once or twice early on, but for the most part, we've been dominating games. I'm wondering if we need to give it a get stuck in. We don't have any bookings as of yet. Go on, close him down, mate. Close him down. Yeah, they do just look as if they're just a little bit too comfortable getting forward right now, aren't they? We should get to that. Renier knocks it down. Bogac isn't going to get to that, though. We've seen when we have the ball, we ping it around nicely. The problem is maybe just when we don't have the ball, they're doing the same thing to us, aren't they? That is, for a second then I thought that was going in. All right. Let's open ourselves up a little bit, but let's go and try and win this ball back a little bit quicker, please, boys. They're dominating possession as well. Let's come back a little bit our way. Let's show some passion here. Come on, boys. We're a better team than this. Yeah, now I would definitely, I think, take a draw. Tottenham did us a favour. It wouldn't be the worst thing in that no matter what happens here, unless it goes horribly, horribly wrong, we are still going to be top of the table. Rodrigo's gone in again. It's a good save from Onana. But we need to be better second half, don't we? If we can try and not let another goal go in. Pongranic is between fired up and extras. Can't decide what he's feeling. Yeah, that wasn't great, boys. I'll be honest. Let's go aggressive. Show me something different second half. It's the first time this season I'd say I've been disappointed. Coyle, yeah, he's definitely been given the blame, hasn't he, for that goal. Lefty's man. Bogac has not had a great game in there either. I don't think Bogac is necessarily first choice, and I do wonder a little bit, perhaps, if Moriba was in there, if he was fit, if that would make a difference. There's a good block there from Zagreb. He's had a hell of a game, hasn't he? Phillips with a little bit of space. He plays it in field. It's not the best pass. Bowen, can he get that ball? No, he can't. And yeah, I'm just wondering. I'm just trying to think. Was I talking? It's never an easy thing to do. I wonder if we need to try and slow things down a little bit here, or if it just doesn't look like it's quite clicking for us, does it? So maybe we need to make a change. Maybe we take Bogac off and bring a leaner on. Phillips with a good tackle. Zagreb picks it up. It's becoming a long old highlight. Can we make the most of it? Bogac with the ball. I'm thinking of taking you off, mate. Do something special. Phillips for Zagreb. Back for Phillips. Bogac has got space through them. I wonder if we shouldn't be exploiting the flanks. There's a lot of space through the middle there. Let's try that as as a thought. Good ball there. It is for Bowen. Oh, Jared Bowen. It was a stunning ball by Bogac. You can stay on the field, mate. And Jared Bowen, what a run, what a finish. 6th goal of the season and a perfect start to the second half. We will still take it off, exploit the flanks, I think, because you can see there's a lot of space in the middle, and so I'm wondering if that might help. But it's a cracking run, a cracking pass, and Jared Bowen, no mistake. It's a good finish as well. 1-1. Go on, Leeds United. That was really nice. Yes, we will continue with the change. I do think that will make a difference. Zagreb, I tell you, I don't think Zagreb's playing a 6-5. The game's broken. I think he's been quite brilliant. Pongranich has not had a great day back there. He's on a booking now as well. Rennie has not had a great day, but that might be a sort of a byproduct of exploiting the flanks. Hopefully now we're not doing that. We'll see him pick up a little bit. Coyle and Bogac exchange passes. Decent ball. It's there. It's Valvake. It's Haaland. Back for Valvake. Oh, he turned it around. Erling Haaland. He was unlucky not to score, but he kept his composure. He found Valvake in with an open goal, basically, just gaping, and he stuck it away. Bogac again involved, which is good to see. You just got to threaten to take players off. Good header from Valvake. Haaland did really, really well, didn't he? He didn't panic. See, the strikers aren't selfish. It's only the wingers that are selfish. And Valvake's turned it into the empty net. We'll go off of attacking. And can we dare dream of a third? Valvake with the ball. Goes back there for Zagreb. Zagreb for Phillips. Phillips, decent. Bowen's there. Can't quite win the header. It's cleared away. Are we going to get to that? We are with Wood. Wood keeps possession nicely out there for Coyle. Back to Wood. Wood goes down the line for Bowen. It's a good run. He turns into space. Can he find Haaland? He picks him out. Oh, it's Erling Haaland, the 10th goal of the season. And we have run rampant this second half. We're destroying them now. It's 3-1 away from home to Chelsea. And I tell you what, is anybody going to beat us this year? It's early days, and I shouldn't be saying it, but invincibility, boys, it just might be happening. This is one of the better teams in the league, and we've ripped them to shreds. Absolutely destroyed them this second half, and we are looking so good. I'm wondering if we should go off, get stuck in now, but as long as we're ripping them to shreds, let's keep it going. Here we go with Bowen. Can we get a fourth? It's back post. It's Felix Valvake, and yes, it's 4-1. Where was this in the first half? Absolutely stunning stuff. You take it off, exploit the flanks, and look what it's done. Absolutely incredible second half. What a turnaround this has been. Renier, nice ball down the line there for Bowen. Bowen cuts it back in, picks out his man. Valvake, have some of that. Third goal of the year, second goal of the game. And he's back in form now, isn't he? He had a slow, disappointing start to the year, but he's turned that around. We've got a cup game coming up midweek against Ruiz, against West Ham in the EFL Cup. So I don't want to bring Abel Ruiz on. We'll try and give him 90 minutes in that one. Calvin Phillips. There's a nice little ball there for Bogac. Back to Phillips. The game all turned when I threatened to take Bogac off, didn't I? It woke him up, and it's got nothing to do with the tactical change. It's just threatening to take Bogac off. There it is, Renier. It's 5 goals in the second half. It's too easy. Stop the fight, ref. Just give us the title now, please, Premier League, because no one, surely, is stopping this Leeds United team this year. I don't know where this was last season. We couldn't score to save ourselves last year. We were one of the... Well, in the end, we got a few goals and it looked a lot better than it was. But there was a stage there last year where we were in the bottom 5 teams for goals scored. And it was like Christmas time, a little bit after. But we're not having that problem this year. We saved up all the goals for this year, haven't we? We're absolutely destroying the league. Can we get a 6th? It's there for Renier. Renier! Oh, it looked like it was on target as well, but a good block, to be fair to the defender there. Bogac, over for Felix Valvake. Can he get a ball in? He beats his man. He gets the cross in. It's Haaland. And for once, the ball hasn't ended up in the back of the net. But let me know what you think in the comments. Is anybody going to get near us this year? You think at some point we will probably lose a game. We've still got to go to Liverpool away. We've still got a lot of tough games. We've only played 10 games. And we've seen before, teams can start seasons looking really, that's a little bit close to my liking there, boys. We've seen before, teams can start seasons really well, and it can go wrong very quickly. But we've just got such depth. Everybody is scoring we have sort of a European team and a league team. Everybody's scoring in both teams. I mean, look at that performance from the team. Short of an absolute injury crisis, I don't see how anybody gets near us this year. It's just a fantastic feeling. Here we go. You know what this reminds me of a little bit is the if you're with me for FM19 when we had the Everton team, we went almost like a 90-something game unbeaten run, and it just didn't matter what we did, no one could get near us. And this is what this feels like. This second half has just been absolutely incredible. Are we going to concede a late second? Ideally not, but yes we are. Is it offside, ref? It might have been offside. Yeah, no, VAR's got it. There we go. Might just give him a quick concentrate. It doesn't matter. Give him a concentrate at the end. He was just offside. Was he just... It looked like he was, just ahead of the ball. more than offside. But there we go. A stunning second half performance. And that is just really, really good, isn't it? Really, if you have enjoyed that, don't forget to hit thumbs up. I will say don't get complacent. And that was just a stunning second half turnaround. 5 second half goals. We've absolutely smashed them in the end. And that first half performance, it really wasn't good, was it? We were poor. But yeah, taking it off, exploit the flanks, that seemed to, and as I said, threatening to take Bogac off, just seemed to make all the difference. But there we go. Look at that. League table, plus 24 goal difference after 10 games. 3 points clear at the top. Is anybody going to stop us this year? We've already got a nice little gap there of, 7 points, 8 points, maths, 3 plus 9 points to Liverpool. Got there eventually. Yeah, it's just looking really, really good. But that is it for today, guys. As I said, if you have enjoyed that, do make sure you hit thumbs up. And if you don't enjoy a 10-2 aggregate victory over the episode, then I don't know what I can do to help you, to be honest. I think what we'll do, Europa League, I think, is essentially in the bag right now. So I think what we'll do is we'll come back for, speaking of big tests, this is a huge test. At home to Manchester United, top of the table, and then away to Manchester City. Let me know what you think in the comments about the Europa League. I think that's essentially done. So we might come back for the final game if it works out. But I think the league fixtures against the Manchester clubs are bigger games than Feyenoord and Fenerbahce, because it's essentially done. If we need to, we'll come back for the last game in the group if there's anything riding on it. But I think that's done. So until then, guys, I've been Aussieville, and thank you so much for watching. Take care.